Hey guys, what's up? I'm Ron. Welcome back for another video. Um, Thanks for coming out. I guess is the only thing I can come up with for the intro. This is not going to be a normal commentary. I am going to have gameplay in the background, and if everything goes right, it should be CSGO from a live stream a couple days ago. But that's just going to be there for your visual entertainment. I will not be talking about the game. I will be talking about instead is a variety of things, really. But I guess the main way to summarize it, I could say, is it's just a commentary about life. There's been a couple things that have happened to me here lately, and it's made me realize a couple things. And I just, I just wanted to share some wisdom with you. I think I've gotten some wisdom over the past week or so, and I just want to share it with you guys. Excuse me, I'm got some little burps I'm trying to get rid of. But the first thing I want to talk about is a situation that's happened to me here recently. Now, I want to give you some background before I explain the situation. I knew this girl about 3 years ago. It's almost 3 years ago. Not going to mention any names. Well, if I need to mention a name, I'll come up with a fake name. I'm not going to use her real name. But I met her about 3 years ago. It was August 2012. Things went bad between me and this girl. And before eventually she decided that she had had enough of me and told me, basically, she didn't say this, not that I remember, but she told me basically to go fuck myself. And why am I telling you this, you may ask? Because even though I only knew this girl for a short amount of time, she made a huge impact on my life. I mean, huge. So much so to the point that when I think back to the year 2012, she's the first thing that pops into my head. So she had a huge impact on my life, and it's always irritated me over the years that she was a great friend to me, and I was a piss poor one in return. That's always bugged me to death, and I've always wanted the chance to at least apologize for that, if not try to make up for that. But part of life is being able to play the game with the cards that the dealer of life, that the dealer, passes out to you. And that's all you can do. Now, I'm telling you this because the situation that happened to me happened this past Sunday night. I plan on trying to edit this and get this up as soon as possible. So, but as of right now, it is 11/29, May 27th, 2015. This happened the night of May 24th. I had tried to contact this girl a couple times before, just to see, if she would allow me to explain myself or, something like that, and it was never a no-go. It was never a go, I mean. This past Sunday night, I decided, I'm going to give it one last try. If she still hates my guts, that's it. I'm going to find peace in the fact that forever and ever, as long as time will go on, that this was her decision and there was nothing that I could do to change it. I can find peace in that. So I decided to give it a shot. I messaged her again. She, at first, responds with, and I quote, "Ew, no, LMAO, get the fuck away from me," or "stay the fuck away from me," or something like that. And then about 15 minutes later, she sends me another message. Hold on while I'm thinking of it. Let me bring it up so I can read to you word for word what she said. The message reads, "Kindly fuck off and never message me again, LMAO. You make me uncomfortable and I genuinely hate you." And that's, You know, that's how my Sunday night went. I'm not sure how your guys' went, but that's how mine went. And when I first saw that, my first reaction was, well, this is it. I can finally find peace knowing that she will never change her mind. There's nothing that I can do. But, it still bugged me that, like, 3 years ago, it's 3 years later and it's still bugging the shit out of me that I can't make up for the mistakes that I made, man. That's what's going to be the hardest part. But later on that night, it really started hitting me. Uh, I don't think I have depression, but I've certainly had a couple nights throughout my life where it's. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to try and be a doctor and diagnose myself, but that night, I just didn't want to go to sleep. I tried to close my eyes and go to sleep, but I eventually like some force was prying them open, and all I wanted to do was just stare at the wall, and it felt like there was a presence or a force just pushing down on me in my bed. Like I didn't want to get up and do anything. I just wanted to lay there and just stare at one spot on a wall. Eventually, I managed to doze off, but it was very poor sleep. I only totaled about 3 hours that night. I'm fine now. All it took was a day or two of being around close friends, and everything was good as new. But I wanted to share that with you that it occurred because I want to talk to you about some things that I've learned from that. I'm trying to think of a good way to put this. There will be many moments in life where no matter how bad you want something, how no matter how much you think you need it, no matter how much you pray for it or beg for it, people, some stories just don't have a happy ending. But that's okay. It's okay to have a story not have a happy ending. It's perfectly okay. And I'll tell you why that's okay. Because without sadness in your life, you can't enjoy happiness. It's like 50 Cent said in his song. Now, I know 50 Cent's song kind of has no place in this topic, but, I still reference it, it makes sense. But it's like 50 Cent said in his song, Many Men Wish Death. Sunny days wouldn't be special if it wasn't for rain. Joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for pain. That's exactly correct. Because if your life was nothing but continual sunny days, continual joy, eventually you're going to be like, man, this is boring. But with rainy days, with pain in your life, you learn to appreciate those moments of sunny days and of joy in your life whenever they come by and grace you with their presence. And that's why it's okay, people. I mean, obviously, I wish things had turned out different between me and this girl. But I'm happy with my life the way it is. I don't think if given the opportunity that I would hop into a time machine and change things. I'm happy, like I said, with my life today. I just wish that it didn't have to go the way it did. But after she sent me that message telling me to kindly fuck off, I gave it a little thought, had several emotions run through me, and eventually I told her that, okay, I'm sorry, I got you. I'm sorry. I explained to her that that it had always bugged me that she was a great friend to me and I wasn't to her, and I've always wanted to make up for that. But that I understand some things you just gotta take it and run with it. And I told her, I'm sorry about my phone. While I'm thinking of it, let me put that on vibrate. Then I told her after that I said, I said, sorry, I'm trying to think of exactly what I said because I didn't save that message. I told her that it bugged me that I couldn't make up for my mistakes. I told her that I just said goodbye, and I ended it with, I hope things go amazingly for you. And that ended, as far as I know, ended an era, a chapter of my life. And like I said, I wish things didn't have to go that way, but I'm okay. I can accept that because I know that eventually one of these days, uh, I'm going to get another sunny day. I'm going to have more joy. And that's okay, people. It's okay to have a story that doesn't end in a great ending. Because that, if you get a bad ending with a story in your life, that means a great ending's on its way. And I can't tell you when or how, but it's coming. It's on its way. And, sorry. And with that little bit of knowledge out of the way, I was also wanting to talk a little bit about another piece of knowledge that I've been thinking about a lot here lately, and I see a lot on Twitter. If you don't know, I'm very active on Twitter. Twitter's Twitter's my bae, I guess. I don't know. I love Twitter. I love going on Twitter, and I follow a whole bunch of Pats Nation people, and I also follow a lot of Black Twitter, and I see a lot of things. But one thing that is continuously pops up is the issue of girls demanding that guys be over a certain height. Like, if you're not 6 foot, then get out of my DMs or something like that, And I posted a tweet. I posted about 2 or 3 tweets about this topic after I saw this a couple days ago. Sorry that I'm having trouble talking. You know what? I don't want to make a fool of myself. I'm going to go back to my profile real quick so I can read the exact tweets of what I said. Let's see. That was like yesterday, I think. So let me... Yeah. I started off by saying, if you're curving a dude because of height, you should be single the rest of your life. Ain't nobody need your judgmental ass. And then after that one, I tweeted, I just pray that over time, as you get older, you learn to judge the beauty of a person's soul rather than the beauty of their body. I finished it up with saying, the soul is where the good stuff resides. You can't fake soul. And people, I want to talk to you about this because, look, I know we all want that supermodel honey next to us, all right? But here's the thing. If you have to choose a person that is physically attractive, but they don't treat you like a person, they treat you like an animal, they don't have respect for you, or you had to choose a person of physical attractiveness that's just average, but they make you genuinely happy, they respect you, they want to experience the journey of life with you, I really don't know why you would pick the physically attractive person over the person that is they are mentally beautiful. And that's a term that I'm going to use a lot. Mentally beautiful. Listen to me. I want you to listen to me now. You deserve someone that makes your soul happy. If you can also find that person and they are physically attractive, like 11 out of 10, that's damn good. That's damn good. You hit the jackpot. But most people don't get to pick from the cream of the crop. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing. Like I said, if you can find someone that makes you happy, physical beauty should not matter nearly as much as mental beauty. If this person that you like, if they can make you smile, make you laugh, make you genuinely want to get up and get out of bed just so you can see them that day, you found a mentally beautiful person. And you should hold on to that mentally beautiful person. You know, because like I said, you deserve someone that complements your soul. You deserve that, whether you like to think so or not. Every person on this earth that was put on this earth deserves a chance at happiness. Don't choose someone that may be physically beautiful, but is shitty and what's the word I'm looking for? Is shitty and incompassionate, I guess. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Towards other people because they think that they're better than someone else. Don't choose that person, man. Because, yeah, you can take a picture with them. You know, hey, look, I got some eye candy next to me. But if that person is making you feel bad about yourself behind the scenes, that's not worth it. That's not worth some likes on Instagram. That's not worth some followers on Twitter. You know what I'm trying to say? I feel like I'm not saying it in a good way, but I hope you know what I'm trying to say. And, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that people, mental beauty should take far more prioritization over physical beauty. Because mental beauty is what makes you smile. Mental beauty is what makes you want to spend the rest of your life with someone. You deserve to have someone mentally beautiful. And I'm going to leave it at that. Well, I was going to plan on talking. Like I said, sorry, excuse me for not being able to talk tonight. I'm kind of shivering in my room right now, and, I'm kind of bouncing around of thoughts in my head. I had a third topic that I wanted to talk about, but I don't feel like it really fits in this video, so I'm just going to cut it there. I guess that was my commentary about life. If you enjoyed this, because I enjoyed doing this, I enjoyed taking some time to do some real talk, man. I really do. If you enjoyed this, let me know. Because I'm sure I can find more real talk things to talk about. But yeah, guys, thank you for giving me the opportunity to, I guess, preach my story. It may not be a very interesting one, but I feel like I've learned some very important things over the last couple days or weeks. And, sorry. And I feel like I should share with as many people as possible. Because deep down, I want to help every single person that I can on this earth. Because I know everyone has some bad times. And like I talked about previously in this video, everyone has bad times, and that's just going to make you all the more ready for good. It's like Bob Ross once said. If you don't know Bob Ross, you probably do. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Bob Ross is the guy with the afro that paints. Yeah, him. The one, they're just happy accidents, or we don't make mistakes, we make happy accidents, or something like that, whatever Bob Ross said. God rest his soul, by the way. But Bob Ross one time said something that's truly amazing and beautiful. He was talking about a painting he was doing, and he was talking about light and dark. He said, you gotta have light to counteract with dark, you gotta have dark to counteract with light. He said, it's kind of like life. You gotta have good. You gotta have good to know, something like that. You gotta have good to know when the bad's coming. You gotta have bad to know when the good's coming. Then he looked at the camera and he said, I'm waiting on the good times now. Mr. Ross, I'm certainly in the same boat, my brother. Rest in peace, by the way, if I didn't say that before. I mean, I said God rest his soul, but I didn't say rest in peace. But that was a beautiful thing that's always stuck with me over the years, that I'm waiting on the good times now. I know exactly how that feels. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I've rambled on enough. If I don't stop myself, this is going to be a 45-minute video. I'm surprised if it's not already. Let me check. 20 minutes. It's just crossing the 20-minute mark now, actually. Okay, so I need to shut up. People, thanks for watching. And if I haven't made it through the gameplay that should be playing right now, we eventually end up winning. We stomp that other team. I don't even have the video right in front of me right now. I'm downloading it because it was a Twitch stream and I had to privately upload it to YouTube, and now I'm downloading it from YouTube, so like, I can do this. But if I don't think this will be long enough to cover the whole game, but I just wanted to let you know that we stomped the other team, which was a shock to me because Office is an extremely T-sided map. Anyway, like I said, if I don't stop myself, I'm going to continue to ramble on. I'm like an old geezer that just won't shut up. Guys, thank you for allowing me to share my stories and wisdom with you. If I've taught you anything, please, I want you to do something for me. I want you to either comment or like the video so that I know that I've touched someone. That did not sound right, but you know what I mean. That I've touched someone's soul. And the second thing I want you to do, which is the most important thing to me, I'd rather you do this than leave a like or a comment. Is I want you to endow that wisdom with another person in your life that you truly care about. That's what I want you to do for me. People, I need to get out of here for like the 5th time. Thank you for watching. If you want more Real Talk videos, please let me know because I really enjoyed doing this. And I'll see you guys next time around. Absolutely, positively take care, my friends.